Hello everyone and welcome to Club Reaction to Rangers 2, Hamburg 1 in the second pre-season friendly of the 23-24 season. I am Scott Carney, I'm with Ali Pearson. Ali, how are you?
Very well. Shout out to David who I met in his house, Carney. A couple of kind words about us. Good to meet you.
It's always good to get kind words about the podcast, isn't it? Always good. So yeah, today, I'm not going to lie, as soon as I seen the starting lineup and I seen Sakala and Matondo playing up front, I was baffled at why we're continuing to do this, but it is pre-season. The game itself, Ali, Rangers are by far a better team than Hamburg. I apologise for the wind, by the way, if you're hearing that. We're a far better team than Hamburg. Today, all I can really sum today up by, mate, it was a very friendly.
It was a friendly to be fair, yes. Hamburg, I'm not going to say they're a poor team, but they're levels below where we are, to be honest. When I seen the lineup and I seen the front three of Matondo, Sakala and Sima, I was like, Christ. I honestly thought he'd play a strong team and maybe midweek play a weaker start lineup. So I was surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, I was a bit shocked by it as well. I just didn't really understand it, to be honest. But look, I get it. It's all part of the different people's programmes, etc. It's all that, all the pre-season, all the pre-season stuff that you would like. I suppose in the first half, mate, I think Rangers should have been out of sight within the first kind of 20 minutes. Where Hadji somehow he missed a pretty poor one. But I said to you, even though Sakala managed to get himself a goal and get us a penalty, the best move that we put together was one that we actually beat their press. We're asking, passing the ball out to Tav. Tav brought the ball forward, and it was probably one that should have led to a goal. That was probably the best move that we put together. But again, everybody's going to hate me because I just constantly criticise Fashion Sakala. I don't understand it, even though he scored and won as a penalty. I just don't really understand it. His goal, mate, was he just kind of pounced on a poor bit of play, probably by their defence. They weren't really.
No,
they were sloppy.
I know Carney's made his mind up to Fashion Sakala.
I have. Yes,
I've said he offers us something going forward as a squad player, not as a starting player. I'll just say that now, but. You have to look at Fashion Sakala in that first half. I thought in patches he was decent. He came across the 18-yard box, had a shot and came back to Hadji. Hadji's got to score. And after that, he scores from a needless cause, to be honest. Chases a ball down, scores, and then wins us a penalty. So, again, it's stats for Sakala. And stats don't lie, and Sakala's stats are well. But you look at his stats, and they are very good for Rangers.
They are good. No, it's still not for me. I still try my hardest to try and understand it, but I don't really get it. But again, he was probably the one that made the biggest impact on the half, purely based on the goal and the fact that he managed to win a penalty. So obviously James Tavernier converted the penalty when we were in 2-0 at half time, mate. Second half, mate, it was rotation of a lot of players. We did see Dessers, which was good to see. Lammers as well. Lammers for me, mate. I think Sima, before we get on to Lammers, he's going to take time. I think that's the nicest way I can put it. He's going to take time. It's only 2 games, I get it. I don't want to be too overcritical, but I've not seen a lot from him where I'm like, there's something there. But on the other hand, I've seen it from Lammers where I think there is definitely something there in Lammers. But Dessers, mate, he's not quite at the levels of the rest of the squad just yet in terms of fitness, but I'm impressed with his movement at least.
Yeah, he came on, I thought he was intelligent. Dessers link-up play, but you can tell he'd be good linking up with somebody beside him, i.e. Danilo, hopefully. Kamar Roof, I thought was very sharp when he came on. Very sharp, linked well with him, running about. Sima, I agree with you, I've seen Sima twice now. He's not really impressed me, but I'm not going to judge him before folk jump on me here. I don't quite know where he fits in the Rangers team. Does he play wide? For me, he's not a focal point. I felt from at points, but Dessers for me, the wee bit I seen of him, I thought, yes, I like the look at you.
Yeah, I'm the same. I like the look of him as well. Hamburg managed to get a goal back just right at the very end. A fucking cracking free kick, man. I'm not going to lie, it was an absolute beach of a free kick. But I think Rangers were ultimately the better team. And again, it's just another game that we tick off in pre-season. Look, there is definitely positives to be taken out of what we've seen so far. I think some of the new signings so far have impressed me. Lammers, I think he looks like a player.
He's good.
Yeah, he looks like a very good player. He's not scared to take a player on as well. I just think I'm getting to the point where I don't want to see people that I think that aren't going to be here going forward, and I think that's probably the biggest frustration about pre-season that I can possibly have. He was terrible. He wasn't good at all, Matondo. But yeah, can you pick a man of the match? Do you want to try and pick a man of the match?
I'm going round the
Suter was very good again.
Suter was very good. I thought Lammers, when he came on second half again, for me, stood out. We're looking for new players to stand out. I think he stood out. Technically, I think he's good. I seen him at the edge of the box, shuffle the ball with his feet, but go by a guy and put the ball in the box. I like Lammers. I think he can offer something in several positions, and he's the one guy for me that's really shone in the last 2 games.
Yeah, he's one for me as well. He looks pretty good. I think he was picked as the sponsors man of the match.
Just because they wanted to meet him.
They wanted to meet him, yeah, let's be honest about that. But apart from that, it's just a very friendly. I think the relationship between the two fans and UB were singing Hamburg songs as well. Very nice touch. Really nice touch. You could see Hamburg held up a We Love You Rangers banner as well at the start of the game, which is fantastic. Really good atmosphere, a very friendly atmosphere. And at the end of the day, it's a win. We've scored 2 goals. We conceded one right at the end, but again, I wouldn't take too much into that because it was generally a peach of a free kick. It really was. And now we move on to Wednesday night where we play Olympiacos at Ibrox. So Ali, thank you very much, mate. Let's go get drunk.
Yes, we were in Edmiston House here, which is quite busy. That is a money maker for Rangers. We are away down to the Viceroy, and yeah, we have Olympiacos on Wednesday, and me, Carney, and Orion.
You yourself?
Yes.
Just you yourself? Am I not coming anymore?
Me, Carney, and Orion will be making the journey all the way to, ironically, Frankfurt first, and then Hoffenheim. So we will be bringing you some content from there. But yes, I'm very much looking forward to that. Very much looking forward to that. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. We'll speak to you on Tuesday night with Club Deck Corner. We are Club at 22 the Rangers podcast. Cheers.